the New York Yankees are now up in this series 2-1 over the Kansas City Royals. They are one win away in advancing to the American League Championship Series. That's one series away from the World Series. We haven't been there since 2009, where we won it all against the Philadelphia Phillies, who just got bounced out by the New York Metropolitans. Does this mean Yankees-Mets World Series? Well, there's a decent chance that could happen. We still have a lot of baseball left to play. The Yankees still need to beat Kansas City tonight. I believe they will. We'll go over that a little later in the video, but the Yankees winning game 3, beating the Royals 3-2. Clark Schmidt pitched pretty well. Went 4 2/3 innings, gave up 2 runs, 4 strikeouts, and threw 71 pitches. So his pitch count wasn't really that bad. I kind of wanted to see him maybe get out of that inning, but Boone yanked him for Clay Holmes. Now, the bullpen. Once again, lights out for the Yankees. Clay Holmes went 1 1/3 innings pitched, scoreless ball. Tommy Kahnle, 1 1/3 innings pitched, scoreless ball. Luke Weaver, 1 2/3 innings pitched, scoreless ball. The lineup, not so great, outside of one player. Judge went 0 for 4. Soto went 0 for 2 with 2 walks and a sac fly, so that's good. Austin Wells struggled once again, going 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. I think what the Yankees should do, drop him a little bit in the lineup. Just flip him and Chisholm. I would do that just for now and see what happens. Slap him in the friggin' 6 hole. Put Jazz in the 4 hole. See what happens. Jazz, as I said, went 0 for 4. Anthony Volpe went 1 for 2 with 2 walks. Oswaldo went 0 for 1 with 3 walks. I'm so damn proud of Oswaldo doing his thing, working counts, getting walks, earning those walks. 3 of them. Anthony Volpe, 2 walks, 1 for 2. He's looking much better at the plate, putting together much better at bats. Alex Verdugo went 0 for 3 with a sac bunt, but Giancarlo Stanton went 3 for 5. Hit a home run. Stole second base. First stolen base since 2020. Giancarlo Stanton had 3 of the Yankees' 4 hits in last night's game. 3 of their 4 hits. The other one went to Anthony Volpe. Giancarlo is just showing Yankee fans how much he truly means to this team and how much he lengthens the New York Yankee lineup. Now, Giancarlo this past season did miss some time again, but when he played, he was very productive. A 770 OPS, 26 home runs. Giancarlo was very productive. Man, if you could get 130 games, 140 games out of him, he's hitting you 40 home runs. So I hope that maybe next year we could get that much mileage out of him. But hey, future Hall of Famer, over 420 career home runs. Giancarlo comes up big in the postseason. I believe a 960 career OPS in the postseason. He's fantastic. He's been wonderful. And I believe home runs per at bat is like 9 point something. Babe Ruth is 8.9, I think. Could be wrong. But Babe Ruth has the best stat when it comes to home runs per at bat in the postseason. Giancarlo second on that list. So wonderful stuff by Big G. And Yankee fans, I think, need to appreciate him a little more. Now, I understood if you wanted the Yankees to take him out of the lineup and maybe get a little more athletic because his mobility was kind of crushing them in the first 2 games of the series. But he just showed you how important he is because all that thump in his bat, man, when he was up to play, when he hit that home run, pulled the ball, crushed it. It's almost like he willed that ball over the fence. Like it's just this pure strength, just muscled that ball over the fence. So job well done by Giancarlo Stanton, and he's showing everybody why he means so much, why he is so important to this Yankee lineup. Because he could pick up the slack if Soto is struggling and Judge is struggling. Now the Yankee lineup walked 9 times to the Royals, 2 walks. Yankees pitching staff threw 120 pitches. The Royals pitching staff threw 178. The Yankee lineup struggled, yes. but they were still working counts. They still did a great job in drawing walks. The Yankees' patience at the plate on Giancarlo Stanton are the reasons why they won Game 3. Also, the Yankee bullpen has been absolutely ridiculous as of late. In 27 innings of this series, the Yankee bullpen has 0 earned runs. 0, a big old goose egg. 0 earned runs, 1 unearned run that came in Game 1. The Yankees needed a few arms in the bullpen this past trade deadline, right? We all know that. And they failed to add any substantial pieces, but the market was incredibly steep. The Padres had to trade so much to acquire Tanner Scott, right? But look at what the Yankees needed. They needed a good middle relief pitcher, and they needed maybe even a closer at that point because Clay Holmes was awful. He was awful. Clay Holmes has been really, really, really good in the postseason for us. Really great. And he's pitching well. We haven't seen this version of Clay Holmes in quite some time. It's almost like the Yankees acquired someone at the deadline to help out of the pen. It's just it looks like a different pitcher. It's a different pitcher. I'm seeing it. I was on the phone with somebody and I was like, hey, who's this Clay Holmes guy? Like, I've never seen him. I wish we saw him a little earlier. I've never seen him, and he's been great for us. So this postseason, so I'm really happy for him that he's buckled down and stepped into this new role, and he's been doing very well. Luke Weaver, same thing. I mean, he was good all year, but he stepped into this closer's role, and he's been marvelous, absolutely marvelous. The Yankees, as I said, needed a middle reliever and a closer at the deadline, and they basically had them in-house. They just needed to change their roles, and that's what they did, and now they're benefiting from it. And that's why they were able to escape with the division lead, because they removed Clay Holmes from the closer's role and they put Luke Weaver in that spot, and he did such a fantastic job. Now this postseason, they're putting Clay Holmes in big spots, and he's coming through. He's like that middle reliever that we needed at the deadline. So the Yankees, it's almost like they traded for 2 guys. It's almost like that deadline was a success. You just had them in-house. They were here the whole time. And now the Yankees are bearing the fruits of their labor. Tim Hill's been really good. Tommy Kahnle's been great. I'm happy for these guys. I really am. Now tonight, Game 4, Gerrit Cole on the mound. Cole, one of the most expensive starting pitchers in Major League Baseball, can really help his legacy tonight by having a Roger Clemens-esque playoff game. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is this. Roger Clemens, back in the year 2000, pitched a complete game versus the Seattle Mariners in the ALCS. Though I know this is the DS, not the CS, but he pitched one heck of a game. A complete game, 1-hit shutout, 15 strikeouts. Now, I'm not asking Cole to go in there, pitch 9 innings, get 15 Ks. That's unrealistic for anybody. I don't care how good you are. You can't expect somebody to do that. But I do expect him to go in there and give you 7 strong innings. 7 strong. Maybe I would love shutout, of course, but 1 or 2 earned runs is okay as long as the Yankee lineup friggin' hits. And that's when it comes to Aaron Judge. He's got to wake up. Juan Soto's got to start hitting again. And Giancarlo is going to do his thing. So if Cole, you're getting paid a bunch of money, brother, go in there, pitch 7 strong innings, hand it over to whoever you want to hand it over to, and the Yankee lineup has to do its thing, because I don't know if Luke Weaver is available tonight. I don't know. He went 1 2/3, 20 pitches last night. I'm not sure if he's available. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't, but you also have Ian Hamilton out there that you could go to, Jake Cousins that you could potentially go to in the late stages of the game if you need somebody. You could even go to Kahnle. I believe he only threw about 13 pitches. Same with Clay Holmes. I'm not in the 9th inning, but you could go to Clay Holmes at some point in the game if you need him. But I would much rather see Gerrit Cole go in there, earn his money, earn his pinstripes, if you will, and pitch one heck of a playoff game to put the Yankees into the American League Championship Series. That would be fantastic. But this Yankee lineup, Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, have to do their thing tonight. And Giancarlo, the guy looks locked in. Right, even the other night at the stadium where he went 1 for 4, he didn't strike out once. He kept putting the bat on the ball. And I just knew, I was like, this guy's going to wake up, and he woke up last night. And I think he's going to continue it tonight because when Giancarlo was hot, he's one of, if not the best hitter in Major League Baseball. And yes, I said that. And I believe that. So game 4, my prediction, Yankees will win. They'll spoil the Kansas City Royals' hopes and dreams. And they will move on to the American League Championship Series and defeat the Guardians or the Tigers to then advance to the World Series. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Joe, and until next time, signing out.